Hey guys, it's Read Comics 81 coming back at you with another comic book haul video. It's been about 3 weeks or so since my last haul video, so I figured I'd go ahead and get one out here to you guys. And this is actually going to be one of my favorite hauls to show off because it has a little bit of everything. So before we get started, this channel is for adults. If you're not 18 or older, please turn it off. So a couple weeks ago, I went against my better judgment and I decided to go ahead and take a trip to Second and Charles. Now, I have had horrible luck at every Second and Charles store that I've been to in the past, I don't know, like year or so it seems like. And the nearest Second and Charles to me is 40 minutes away, and then after that, it's like another 20 minutes to the next one. So when I go and visit these two Second and Charles stores, I have basically an hour drive one way and then an hour drive back home. So I'm investing a minimum of 2 hours just in the drive time and the gas and everything. So it's really disheartening to drive all the way to these stores and find nothing. But I was in the mood to go, so I went. And unfortunately, this time around was not much different than the other times. However, I was able to find this book. This is Superman, the Man of Steel 18, first appearance of Doomsday, and this is the third printing. And I paid $3.95 for this copy, which is not horrible. This book goes for about $15-$20 on eBay. And I'm trying to put together the set of all five versions or variants of this book. And now I just need the fourth printing, and then I'll be all done with that set. Which the fourth printing, from what I've been able to research, is really tough to find and goes for just about as much as the fifth printing DC Universe variant. So I don't know. Someday I'll find it, hopefully out in the wild. Okay, so I did actually have some good luck this weekend, and I had some really good luck this weekend, and I found a new honey hole, which I'm excited to talk about. But before I get to the honey hole, I'm going to talk about some books that I found in other areas of this flea market that I went to. So there's a flea market that's about an hour south of me, and I used to go there all the time, but I got tired of driving so far all the time and not really finding much of anything. So I haven't been there in almost a year, but yesterday I decided to drive down there and see what I could find. So there are two sections to this flea market. They have an outdoor section and then an indoor section, which is pretty big. And there are a couple of people that sell comics inside, but I've never been able to find a whole lot of good stuff in there. But it's just fun to look, you know what I mean? So I decided to go, and I walked around outside first and found a guy who was selling. He had a couple short boxes of comics, and I dug through them, and I was able to find some Marvel team-up books. So here's number 54, and these were all $2. Nothing special about this, just high-grade Bronze Age Marvel book. And I found number 70. Slight spine roll there, but for $2 I figured why not, because I'm still working on this run, so these are run fillers. And was really happy to find this one, number 68. This is actually the first appearance of a character named Despair. And this book can go for, geez, like $15, $20, $30 in high grade on eBay. So I was super happy to find this for $2, but then when I got it home and took it out of the bag, each one of these books had a price sticker on it, and right behind the price sticker, this chunk of the cover was missing there. So, darn it. But for $2, still happy to get this because I did not want to pay eBay prices for this book. Okay, so after walking around outside, I went indoors and went to this guy's spot who usually has a few short boxes of comics. I don't typically find much of anything there. But all his comics are $1, so I decided to stop by and look. And lo and behold, the first book that I saw in the first box I looked in was this. Now, most of you guys are probably thinking, what in the heck is that? This is Ram #1 from Megaton Comics, and this is significant because it features an advertisement for Youngblood. Youngblood, the Image Super Team. And this is kind of like a companion book to Megaton Explosion Preview. They're both previews of Youngblood, but this one actually predates the Megaton Explosion free preview. And this book can go in high grade for anywhere from like $50 to $100 on eBay. This one I would put at probably near mint minus. So really happy to get this for $1. And really, really tough book to find out in the wild. The only other time that I've ever seen this book, not on eBay, was at the Koch Warehouse in Brooklyn, New York. And I found a copy of this, got really excited, and gave this book to the owner with another small stack of books that I had. And what they do at the Koch Warehouse is they look up the books on eBay before they give you a price. And I had no idea that they did this. I thought I was going to get a good deal on this book. And he came back with the book, and he's like, I got some good news and bad news. He's like, the bad news is this book is $100. He said, the good news is I can give it to you for $90. And I was like, nah, I'm good, man. There's no way I'm paying $90 for this book. But for $1, heck yeah, super happy to get this scarce book. And yeah, Megaton Comics was actually a company. I don't know if Rob Liefeld started the company, but he was one of the main guys in Megaton Comics. I'm pretty sure what happened is he had a falling out with DC, started Megaton with some other people, and then once McFarlane and Jim Lee and those other guys started creating Image, Rob Liefeld left Megaton and went to Image. And when he left Megaton, Megaton Comics kind of folded, but some of the Megaton characters switched over to Image, and those were characters like Savage Dragon, Youngblood, characters like that, and then characters like Ram kind of just got left behind. So yeah, anyway, glad to have this. And also picked up a few more books from that particular seller. Picked up Blood Syndicate #14. Nice high-grade copy of that. 23, 24, and #32. So still chipping away at the Blood Syndicate run, and am getting pretty close to finishing that off. So excited about that. Okay, so let me stick this book up here. So as I was getting ready to leave the flea market, there's a certain way that I walk out so I can check other people's booths and stuff, but for some reason, something was telling me to go out the opposite direction. So I started walking through the flea market and over into this area that I don't normally go to, and out of the corner of my eye, I see short boxes, and I look, and there are several tables full of short boxes, probably, I don't know, 50 short boxes of comic books or so. And I realized that this is a new comic book vendor. I'd never seen this guy before. So I make a beeline over there, and I start digging through these books. They're all $2, and I found some gems. So first of all, I was happy to find some books from my childhood. And first, I've got Marvel Team Up #110, Spidey and Iron Man. This is the first appearance of a character named Magma. That's him right there. And this is a nice high-grade copy of that. Also picked up Team Up 114. Nothing special there, just from my childhood. ROM #26. I've always liked this Galactus cover. Iron Man 153. Again, no big deal there. 154. Also found some older Daredevil books for $2. #86. 96. And another team-up book here. #32, Human Torch and Son of Satan. Nice higher grade copy of that. $2, cannot go wrong at that price. Also found What If #47. I mean, this guy had tons of Bronze Age books. I would have bought a lot more, but I had to put a cap on it at some point because I didn't want to spend too much money. Marvel 2-in-1 Annual, number 5. Happy to find this. This is my third copy of this book. Near mint copy of Avengers 326. This is the first appearance of a character named Rage. I would keep an eye on this book. If you find this for $1 or even $2, I wouldn't hesitate to pick it up. Then I started finding some keys. Nothing major, but some pretty good stuff. Daredevil 197. This is the first appearance of Yuriko. She later becomes Lady Deathstrike. And I've been wanting this book for a while, but I've been holding off on it because on eBay people want like $20, $30 for this book. It's ridiculous. So I'm glad I waited and got it for $2. Nice high-grade copy. Here's another book that I've seen people show off from time to time, and I don't know if it's low printed or what, but I have never seen this out in the wild until yesterday. And this is White Tiger, number 1. First appearance of Angela Del Toro as the White Tiger. Angela Del Toro's first appearance as just Angela is back in the second volume of Daredevil, number 58, I think. But this is her first appearance as the new White Tiger. Nice minty copy of this for $2. This is the one that I was happiest to find because I need this for my Master of Kung Fu run, and I did not want to pay the crazy prices people are asking for. This is number 115, and this is the first appearance of the Death Dealer. This guy right here reportedly will be appearing in the Shang-Chi movie in the MCU. And people want anywhere from like $40 to $80 for this book on eBay right now. So happy to get this for $2. And he also had a section of some more expensive books, and I looked through them, and he had some good stuff, but I ended up walking away with this. Marvel Premiere 28, first appearance of the Legion of Monsters in comic book form. And this is a Bronze Age key that I've been wanting for quite a while. Price tag says $80. He gave it to me for $70. I think he gave me a deal on the other books too because I only ended up paying $95 for all the books that I got from him. So yeah, had a super good time at the flea market. This was actually the first time that I actually had fun and enjoyed myself out hunting in the longest time. So left the flea market and drove home feeling pretty darn happy. Okay, and I'll probably be hitting that place up every 2 weeks or so from here on out. He seems to get a lot of books in, and stuff is priced to move. So, all right, now let's move over to some eBay purchases. One of my bigger eBay purchases this time around is Amazing Spider-Man number 22. Sorry about the glare, guys. This is in Mylar, but this is a nice copy of this book. Let's get a little close up on this. I mean, it's got a little bit of damage, ding there on the corner. But overall, doesn't look too bad. Nice, rich colors on this. And I paid, what did I pay for this? I think after shipping and everything, it came to like $120 total. So, yeah, happy to get this. This is the first appearance of Princess Python. All right, another eBay purchase. I didn't want to pay what I paid for this. I paid $10 for this. But anybody who collects Conan the Barbarian will know that these later issues of this series are pretty tough to find, especially in high grade. And this is a newsstand copy. Normally, this is a kind of book that I would probably grab at a convention for like $1 or $2, but the conventions here in Michigan are still shut down. And there doesn't seem to be like any end to this shutdown in sight. So I figured I would just go ahead and start chipping away at this run via eBay. So yeah, nice high grade copy of this. Paid $10 for that. Also picked this up, Official Handbook of the Marvel Universe Master Edition 32. These are hard to find in the wild also. This one is still in the shrink wrap, and these are pages character profile pages that go into the Master Edition binders. And I want to say I paid $12 for this one. Nice near mint in the package copy. Also needed 2 more books for my Machine Man run. So I decided to go ahead and grab those off of eBay. And sadly, I think I had to pay, I think this was like $12 total, and this one might have been 13 or 14 total. But I wanted to complete this run, and I was tired of waiting to find these books out in the wild. And this one right here, I guess, is now considered a minor key because it's a cameo appearance of some character named the Power Broker or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted these to complete the run. No big deal. And also picked this up for, I think, $10 total. Incredible Hulk 133, just nice high-grade white cover. And grabbed this one for, what did I pay for this? I think this was $20 total. This is Daredevil number 27. No big deal here, just a Spider-Man appearance. And I just love the colors on this cover. This red and yellow and this purple. Man, that's beautiful. That right there, my friend, is what I consider eye candy. Just gorgeous, gorgeous cover there. All right, already down to the last book, guys. A book that I've had on my radar for a while. I didn't have it on my 2021 want list, but it's been on my mental want list for quite some time. Finally found a great looking copy at a good price, and that is Strange Tales number 104. First appearance of Paste Pot Pete, who later changes his name to the Trapster. Can't imagine why he'd want to change his name from Paste Pot Pete. But yeah, look at this gorgeous cover, you guys. This is just amazing. Jack Kirby art. These colors just pop so well. And beautiful, beautiful text and speech bubbles. And this is just perfection in my opinion. Look at that thick line weight on those speech bubbles. Big giant 12-cent price there. Oh my gosh, this is just gorgeous. I also read this story. It's a 13-page Human Torch story. A couple of other short mystery stories, but the Human Torch Paste Pot Pete story is just so much fun. If you guys ever get a chance to read this story, I highly recommend it. It's just so much fun. So anyway, that does it for this time around, guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. And I'll see y'all next time. Happy hunting out there, everybody.